Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another exciting Digital Magicians art therapy training video. If you're not subscribed yet, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It actually helps the channel, and you never miss a video. Also, hit the like button if you like the video. It definitely helps the channel. And this one right here, we actually just gonna go ahead and try to do a little sketching and practice a little comic art coloring and digital paint. We're also going to be delving deep into some environments and lighting and see how the lighting actually affects the characters and how we apply that in a painting. Okay, no more talking. Let's just jump right into it. If you actually watch my other videos, you know the first thing I usually like to do is kind of box out some shapes and try to actually get the initial pose of the character. Once I'm actually confident of the pose, I start laying down some rougher lines and kind of just conceptualizing at this point when you sketch. Usually, most of the time, I actually don't know exactly what I'm going for, but sketching around kind of gives you more of an idea. And that's more like what I always say, this is just a practice. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, so this video is kind of an homage to World of Warcraft. And this one I actually like to call a modern day night elf. I'm actually going to be adding some modern weapons like big guns and bullets to this character, and just to give it a little different theme and feel. Yeah, once you actually got your idea kind of laid out, the pinning part is actually pretty fun. You just kind of refining those lines and kind of committing to the ideas that you actually already sketched out. Most of the time, if you actually use comics as a reference, the pen lines on the outer and the darker areas usually have thicker areas. So we usually like to apply like a thicker line around the outer layer of the character. This trick actually usually gives it a little bit more depth. Laying down the colors, I actually just lay down the basic colors and then usually detail after. So I'm just gonna be dropping in the colors that I want for the shirts, pants, skin, stuff like that first. And even the hair, we'll try some wacky purple for the hair since it's a night elf. And since it's a futuristic night elf, we're gonna have a big weapon on her. So I'm actually just gonna draw a big gun, a lot of detail to the gun. You don't have to overdo it when you draw detail on certain items, just enough to actually give somebody looking at it the idea that this is a complex weapon. And like always, go to your references. You can even Google some weapons like big machine guns, and you'll be able to pull up an image of a gun that you could view. In coloring the gun, I'm just gonna lay down like the basic colors like I did the character, and we're gonna actually finish this out with the highlights and giving it that steel look by actually adding the reflection lines through it, and of course add the highlights like we did to the character. Now I'm just gonna draw on while I actually talk more about the sketching part, because that's actually the foundation of your artwork. So sketching, most people just have an issue approaching the sketch, or sometimes I see some artwork out there. I'm not talking like I'm the best artist out there. I'm still actually in training, but the training starts with just sketching, and you just want to sketch and keep looking at shapes and human anatomy and sketching out those shapes, trying to simplify it enough until you see basic poses or structures of characters, so that you can get a general idea or a pose that you're interested in, and then kind of go all in from there. Like anything, foundation is important, and once you got the foundation, you could actually pretty much go pretty easily from there. Like adding the pens and the colors and everything like that is just extra from that point. So we actually got the bullets and everything done. So now I'm just gonna slap in a little wolf here. Adding backgrounds and like other things and stuff in the environment was a little tricky for me, because usually by the time I finish drawing the character, I'm pretty much bored with drawing the rest of it. But sometimes you gotta make it fun. Like drawing a wolf, I thought dead in the background of the character with the gun, the bullet hole in the head, I thought it would make the drawing look a little bit more interesting. I had a good time drawing a wolf and shaping out. But I was actually moving pretty fast, so I forgot to put a lot of my sketch lines on different layers separate to the pen. And it caused me some issues trying to erase out those lines. So definitely be organized and careful about doing stuff like that when you're doing digital art. It saves you a lot of time and some grief later on. So there we have it, a very violent looking night elf with a dead wolf in the background. One of the main tricks to digital art is to learn the platform you're using. If you're using Procreate, learn the tools, learn the paintbrushes, and get comfortable using it. That's why I'm trying to use it a whole lot so that I actually can learn the blending and how each paintbrush works. If I need to edit a paintbrush to work better for me, these are all the things you actually gonna have to actually adapt to, and the only way you're gonna do that if you actually use it a whole lot. So that's my kind of advice in using Procreate. But please like if you like the video. Definitely subscribe. It helps the channel. I'm definitely trying to grow this channel and do a lot more videos like this. And other videos, I got some animations, G-Hood on there that you should check out. And thanks for watching.